Hey there, it's Rob Hatch, and this is Simple Decisions. One of the things that drives my work is helping people to understand and reclaim their locus of control. That you have the ability to design and build a framework that serves you. You know yourself best, you know what works for you, you know that when a day goes very well, when you feel good about what you got done, that is the energy that I want to tap into to help myself or to help you be the architect of your own system. The reason I have the systems that I do is because I discovered what worked for me. For years, I would chase all sorts of different methodologies. I won't name them, you know them all, and they're fine if they work for you, but they don't work for everyone. And sometimes we can find ourselves trying to fit into a very particular way of approaching something, following all of those rules. And for me, whenever I miss a rule or feel like I'm bending a rule, I feel like I've broken their system. I don't feel like I'm adapting it for me. I just feel like I'm not doing it right. And so the system falls apart and it doesn't work for me. In the end, I had to construct systems that worked for me. So that's what I'm sharing with you are the systems that worked for me, but as a prompt to help you develop your own systems. You are the architect of your system. The way that I start my day is by having three things set up, three projects chosen ahead of time. The night before, I have a blank daily sheet that I've created for myself that works for me. And I fill it out the night before and I decide ahead of time what it is that I'm going to be working on, the three most important projects. And I call that my success block. It's about 2 hours of time, three projects, 45 minutes each, little breaks in between. And I get really specific. I need to be specific. I just can't say work on website because that's just too, where do I even begin with that? So I have to get really specific, and one of those projects might have to be rewrite your about page on your website. And so that's the project for the first 45 minutes, and then something else for the next and the next. I put those things up front at the beginning of my day so that the rest of the day I'm free to go, attend meetings, work with clients, respond to emails and things like that. But I know if something happens and the rest of the day kind of falls apart, I get interrupted with an emergency, God forbid, then I know that I have been successful in my day because that's why I call it the success block. I have accomplished the three most important things that will move my business forward or move a client's work forward, whatever project it is that I'm working on. I've built that system because that's what worked for me. I tested it out and I found that that's the way that I get more done. It used to be that I would leave myself wide open to interruptions, to the agendas of other people, checking my email first, and just getting sucked into different things. And at the end of the day, try to get the most important work done, but I'd be exhausted. And so I had to flip that. I had to put my work first and get that done, and then I could move on and open up in the rest of the day. That's my system. I don't know what will work for you, but I promise you that setting aside at least a certain amount of structured, uninterrupted time that you've previously decided exactly what you're going to work on, no matter where that falls, having that committed time to work on the things that are most important to you is going to help you to do more and do more of the work that you need to do and want to do and should do. I'm Rob Hatch, and this is Simple Decisions.